morning, guys. If I look tired, it's because I am. Chug my yerba mate and wake up. I wanted to film today because it's been forever, as you guys probably know. Since COVID, things have just been insane because nobody could get their hair done or cut. So I'm literally booked out like 2 months right now. On my days off, I'm so tired and sore that I just want to like veg and not do anything. I'm actually getting ready for work right now, but my morning client canceled. So I was like, okay, I will just not fill that spot, take this morning / early afternoon to film this video for you guys, kind of catch you up. And I also feel like I had to film because I got sent a flat iron from a company called Duvolle. It's called the Desire Series Styling Iron. It's dusty. I actually got sent this like a minute ago, over a month ago, so I feel awful that I haven't reviewed it yet. I haven't even like gotten it out of the package, but I was so excited that a company reached out and wanted me to review their product, and they also gave me a coupon code, so I will share that with you later in the video when I start flat ironing my hair. Stay tuned for that at the end. I wanted to show you guys, as I have primer sitting on my face, that I am still using the Otostick ear correctors. I've done a few videos on these if you're curious. Especially when I flat iron my hair, I like to wear one of them on the side that has less hair because like my ear already is like sticking out. Just to make them like last longer. I feel like if I use 2 at a time on both ears, obviously they get used up twice as fast. If I'm just using them on one ear, you get like 8 uses instead of 4 uses. So yeah, later on in the video, I will be putting one of these bad boys on before I flat iron my hair, just so that this ear doesn't like do that. Anyways, the primer that I just put on is the Touch and Soul Glassy Skin Balm. I love this stuff so much. I got it in a BoxyCharm. I haven't been purchasing makeup because of like the whole quarantine and not making money thing. I still haven't gotten any unemployment. I see more and more people getting theirs, so hopefully eventually. I couldn't really justify getting makeup. I'm gonna finish getting my eyebrows on because I cannot talk and do this at the same time apparently. I've kind of changed up my brow shape lately where it's going way more straight out. I just think it makes me look younger. It kind of lifts up my eyes right there, gives me more lid space to work with. I am, gonna be 27 this year. It's just getting really funny because it's happening to me so often now that people are like, oh my gosh, you're 26? You seriously look like 21, 22. I can't believe you look so good for your age. And I'm like, I'm 26. Like, you're not too far off. I'm only like 4 years older than 22. Definitely a compliment. Like, I'm okay with it. It's just really funny hearing like, wow, you look so good for your age when you're 26. Like, what does this world come to? Speaking of that though, I just brought up to Corey the other day that I was thinking about getting Botox. He's like an old soul. He's all about embracing your natural beauty and like aging gracefully. That's just kind of the stuff that he's said in the past 10 plus years we've been together now. 10 years that we've been together in April. What? He instantly was just like, please no. And it made me so sad. I was like, okay, babe, listen. Botox is very, very temporary. It doesn't alter your face permanently. Like, I've done a lot of research on it. I'm kind of a freak with that kind of stuff too. I don't want to look fake. That's why I've never gotten any sort of injections. I've never altered anything with my face except for orthodontistry and like it making my face shape different. But yeah, I get these lines right here, and then my forehead is very wrinkly, and by the end of the day I have like lines in my forehead that are just like creased in my makeup, and it's just very obvious. And I feel like a little bit of like Botox up in here wouldn't really hurt anything. They say that it's much easier to kind of prevent that kind of stuff than to try to fix it after it's too late. And then if I don't like it, I don't have to redo it is the thing. So I feel like kind of vain even wanting that, but at the same time, I think it's worth it if it's bringing you inner peace and happiness, even if it is something that's on the outside. But yeah, anyways, this isn't a Botox talk. My brows are filled in, so I'm just going to put a little bit of brow gel in there. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes first because I don't really know what direction I want to go yet. I've gotten a few really, really nice, kind messages asking how I've been doing since my surgery in December, and honestly, I feel totally normal. Cleared to try to have kids again, but I'm just kind of not rushing it. Having surgery on your ovaries 6 months ago and then trying to like conceive, it's just not a lot of time. I'm sure my body could handle it, but I just want to make sure my body's like ready. You know what I mean? I don't want any complications. Oh my god, speaking of babies though, Raw Beauty Christie. If you guys don't know who that is, go look her up right now. She is wonderful, amazing, deserves all the support in the world. She just hit 1 million subscribers. I know you may think, okay, so she doesn't really need the promo if she just hit 1 million subscribers, but she should have hit 1 million subscribers like years ago. She just finally did the same time that she announced her pregnancy. She's like my beacon of hope right now, even though I'm only 26. Definitely have plenty of time, but I already feel so behind because I wanted to have kids young. I wanted to be a 22-year-old with 2 kids, whatever. I had all this shit planned out and it just did not go according to plan. How she said it was, it seems like divine intervention of how it all happened. They were gonna buy like this tiny house on a cliff and then that fell through and they ended up getting this way more family friendly home. If she could go through all that, be totally accepting and just be like, you know what, it's not meant to be, I'm never gonna be a mom, come to terms with it, and then it still happened for her. I'm not saying that like that means it's gonna happen for me, but need to not be as hard on myself, I think, about it. I'm not exaggerating. This is my favorite palette that I own. It's the ColourPop So Jaded Kathleen Lights collab palette. You guys will kind of see it in fast motion. Make sure that I get this done in time. All my brushes are behind this mirror and it's so annoying. Just grab a looks good with any color combination. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I've been doing for my eyeliner. I have been enjoying the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner Plus Serum. I have mine in brown, deep brown, because I do have hooded eyes. If I completely relax my eyes, I have a lot of like this extra skin right here. So I used to go like this and do my liner, and then when I would close it, it just wouldn't look quite as good. So what I've started to do is just look at myself straight in the mirror, completely relaxed, and then just you can see I'm gonna have to attach that and bring it in. So what I started doing is just doing both lines at the beginning. It's so much more likely that my eyeliner is gonna turn out even. Once I finish a wing, it looks like it's like going more upwards or more outward, like it's just so hard to match. So I just start with that. Time. I'm going actually way faster than I thought I would. It's the Mate. This is the Tarte eyelash curler. Now I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Whenever I use a pair of lashes, I always just stick them in this little container, but then I don't know which ones are which really. I'm just going to grab this pair that kind of looks like the Ardell Demi Wispies, but I also have some random like Kiss lashes. It's just kind of hard for me to tell when they're a used pair. It's crazy to think that it's already been almost 9 months since I've gotten my braces off. It's just crazy because I keep getting like steady views and comments on my braces video that I did. It just hit 2 million views. Even 1 million is so much. Just a little update for anybody who's curious about that. I have been very, very good about wearing my retainers every night. I kind of needed to get a mouth guard anyway, and these retainers have been working amazing as like a mouth guard. But yeah, it honestly hasn't been that big of a deal. This is the Duo brush on lash glue, by the way, in clear. I didn't like it, and now I do. That pretty much just confirmed that these are the Ardell Demi Wispies because no lashes go on easier for me than these. Let's go ahead and use the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I got the shade in the light natural to mix with the 00A porcelain. There's a shade in between, but they are always sold out. The pump is broken, so I just take the wand covered in foundation and put that on my face. I know it's not the most hygienic. Until this runs out and I have a working pumped one, this is what I'm doing. I'm such an idiot. I didn't mix the darker shade in, like I just said I was going to. Pump a little bit of that onto my sponge since I already started. My neck is a little bit more olive toned than my face, and just having that little hint of darkness added in helps a lot as far as color matching to my neck. Tiny little dot, tiny little dot, tiny little dot, tiny little dot. Next is concealer, and I have been mixing the Maybelline Fit Me with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. Blend that out with my sponge onto my nose and in the middle of my face as well. So I'm just going to take Your Gem, put that on my lower lash line, and then deepen it with Garnet, just like I kind of did on the top. And take a little bit of the yellow citrine, tap off all the excess, and then weird little thing that I've been doing with my lower lash line. Not weird, but I go ahead and just fill them up with mascara. I can't just do this. They're so long that they just look spidery and clumpy. I just personally, I like that better than I like this. But I do like having a little bit of definition below my eyes, but like this is too much. So then I just take a spoolie, kind of just comb them out, back and forth of combing on top of them and below them. Just my personal preference, so I wanted to share. Next thing is going to be our face, and then we're gonna get into flat ironing our hair finally. Start with bronzer. My One True Love Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I don't really have to worry about going too much with it. I definitely do go overboard with it a lot. I just love the bronzed skin look, especially with me being so pale naturally. It just makes me feel alive. At the same time, I don't want to put on so much that people are like, well, girl. Before I go in with blush, I just like to blend that out because obviously on pale skin like me, it's going to look super harsh. So I use the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder. It's a mouthful, but this is an incredible powder because I can just pile this on and it never looks too powdery on my skin. And because I don't powder my foundation or anything anymore, all I do is like set my under eyes. This kind of sets it so that if I do get oily throughout the day, my makeup isn't like sliding around or anything. This blush is the Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio. What is it called? Colorette Blush Trio. As you can see, I'm obsessed with this first shade right here. I've hit pan on it. I use it every day. So yeah, I basically put blush everywhere now. I put it on my cheeks, on my nose, up on my forehead, because I do have those natural red tones on my chin. When it's all said and done, it kind of just looks like I have some natural color on my face, a little bit of like definition. That's what I'm going for. The Jaclyn Do Me Luminous Powder. This is definitely like a part of my every single day face routine. It's like a subtle highlighter for your whole face so that you just get that like natural looking glow. It basically just makes me look dewy. It is called Dew Me, so I would hope that it makes me look dewy, but it literally just provides that extra little sheen to your skin, tops of the cheeks and nose, and that was so much. I forgot to tap off the excess. Okay, well, got my hair. Yeah, we're gonna be very highlighted today, and I have to put a little bit more on the other side because holy shit. Anyways, all over my nose because I just love that little like shiny nose feeling. And that's just like a loose powder. And then we've got the palette with the pressed powder highlights that look like that. My go-to are these two mixed together. I do have like a little bump right here that's gonna be standing out now that I've put this intense highlight over it, but I don't even care. A little bit down the bridge and a little bit on the tip of my nose. Then I also like to put this a tiny bit above my eyebrows. Cupid's bow. And very tip of the chin too. Just get that glow going on. One thing that I always do before I do my setting spray in my lips is I recheck my eyebrows because there's a lot of like blending on the forehead and stuff. There's a lot of powder. A lot of times my eyebrows lose their definition, which they definitely did today too. I'll just kind of very lightly make sure that it's still defined. And that is basically it. I love the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I really want to try the ColourPop one though. I'm trying to remember who was raving about it. I think it may have been Rob Beauty Christie. I really want to try it. As you can see, I put on quite a lot. I just love what setting spray does to your makeup. It just melts anything that maybe was too powdery. It does nothing but good things. I forgot to do inner corner highlight. I'm just going to take the highlighter palette that I just used. So it's going to match the highlight on my face. We're just mixing the two. With the leftover on my brush, I'll go ahead and put that under my brow bone. Now I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with the NYX lip pencil in Natural. This has been like my go-to liquid lipstick lately. It's ColourPop Magic Wand. It's just like a beautiful pinky nude. Sitting on my foot again. Okay, so before I get into flat ironing my hair, I'm gonna go ahead and put my Otostick ear corrector on this ear. I've done demonstrations in other videos, but like, it's been a long time, so let's just do it here on camera. Why not? Before I started my makeup, I cleaned behind my ear with alcohol, knowing that I was going to be doing this, so that part's already done. I take the adhesive all the way off of both sides at the beginning. They don't recommend you do that. They recommend doing it one side, sticking, and then peeling it off the other side. If you have somebody else helping you, definitely do it that way, but because I don't, I'm doing it my way. This is my last one, so we have no room for error. If I mess this up, I'm not wearing an Otostick today. So it's on the back of my ear, hopefully in an okay spot. And now I'm just gonna press it down and hold it and hope for the best. Yay! Oh, it feels amazing to have this on. I can just tuck my hair behind my, let's get the clip out. Tuck my hair behind my ears and not feel self-conscious because it doesn't look like this. This right here is why I do it. Bring all of my hair on this side if I want. It's wonderful.
Let's try this.
I'm actually really excited because it says this is the professional salon model. Professional floating solid ceramic plates, instant heating and variable temperature settings from 140 to 450. Swivel cord, ergonomic, comfort grip. Sounds legit. And it's like hot pink, so cute. Let's unbox this baby. That is honestly so cute. Like their little branding on there with the little flower. Oh wait, flowers up there. That says high temp caution, safety first. Even though they did send me this product for free in exchange for doing this video and showing it to you guys, I'm not getting any sort of commission or anything if you guys use my coupon code. They literally just gave it to me because they reached out asking if I would want to try it for a video, and I asked for a coupon code just in case you guys wanted to try it after seeing me use it today. If I hate it, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys about that, you know what I mean? I do really like the gripping on it. It's like really comfortable to hold. That's interesting. The little temperature dial is on, it's so hard to show you guys on camera, is on the inside right here. I feel like you definitely want to choose your temperature before turning that on because that could end quite badly if you're like in here trying to like twist that. You could easily burn your fingers on these plates. That's not my favorite. I do definitely prefer having a button that you can click or something, and then there's just a little on and off switch. I honestly do like that that's on the inside because sometimes I'll accidentally like click a button that's on the outside of the Paul Mitchell one, accidentally turn it off or accidentally adjust the temperature when I didn't mean to. So I definitely see why they did that. It's just a little bit different than I'm used to, but maybe it's for the best. I'm gonna take off this little sticker that says quality control passed. Love to see it. There's a little red light that indicates that it's on down here, so perfect. While that's heating up, I will go ahead and bring up the information. I'm not a professional, so I just had to go back to our emails and figure out everything that I'm supposed to tell you guys. First things first, they gave me a 70% off coupon code on all styling tools and facial cleansing brushes. The code to get 70% off of any product on the Duvolle website is Ashen Life. I'll have that in the description box for you guys. This is a $95 flat iron, which is honestly just around the same price as my Paul Mitchell one. So I feel like they're probably gonna be pretty comparable. 70% off, that makes this iron less than $30. So you basically get like a high-end flat iron for the price that you could go pick up like a Remington one at Walmart. I'm about to give it a shot to tell you if it's worth it, but I have a feeling it's gonna be worth it. My bangs are not at a place right now that they can be like just styled straight. I have it cut in a way that it's gonna blend if I part it in the middle. So when it's parted on the side like this, like my bangs just don't look very good. So the first thing I like to do with my flat iron, I do this regardless if I'm curling or straightening my hair. I always just smooth out the little weird curls around my face. So I'll just do that first. This has a really nice grip on it. Like I can really feel it like grabbing my hair, if that makes sense. Like, oh, I really like the feeling of that. My Paul Mitchell one, I know I'm just gonna keep comparing it to that one because that's the one that I use all the time and it's the one that I know. It almost feels like you're not doing anything. I mean, it definitely flat irons the hair amazingly, but it doesn't really grip onto the hair. The hair just kind of slides in between it. It's just different. I don't really know how to explain it. I can definitely tell that the plates are just a little bit different. I'll just clip the other stuff out of the way and I just flat iron this section first. Also, I'm used to doing this with way bigger of a mirror. Sorry if this is a little bit awkward. So then I just kind of take another section as if I was like curling my hair. That's just how I like to do things. I don't really like to section my hair from the bottom up. It feels really gentle and like, even though it does feel like it's grabbing my hair, it feels like it's caressing my hair. This is the weirdest thing ever, but at first I was like, ooh, I don't know, because it doesn't feel like the plates are as smooth as the Paul Mitchell one. But I don't know if that's necessarily true. It just feels different. Really like that feeling though. I'm just gonna keep taking random little locks of hair. I have my coworker doing my hair next time because you can see when I lift it up, there's like a previous dark band of color from an old color that I did. And then quarantine happened and I didn't keep up on it. So now it's just super grown out and this is all my natural root into just like my faded previous color. So I'm gonna have her go in and just like get rid of that dark band so that I can touch it up myself. But I don't like to lighten my own hair because lightener can be scary if you can't see what's happening. You don't want really any overlapping with your previously lightened stuff to happen. I didn't want to hold off on doing this video any longer though. I really wanted to get this up. So that's honestly another reason I don't really like straightening my hair is because if my color isn't fresh, it just is a lot less obvious when it's curly. I'm not even just saying this because I got this product for free. I am really enjoying this because it's like the perfect amount of straight. I don't like it when I straighten my hair and it's like pin straight, and I could just like turn the temperature up a little bit more, I know, if I wanted it to be. I just want something that's gonna like create smoothness and still leave me like body. It's just smoothed. It's not like this. Maybe that's why I haven't really been liking straightening my hair, because when I use the Paul Mitchell one, it just makes it so pin straight, and that means it's an amazing flat iron. Like, it's supposed to straighten hair that well. It's just like too straight for me. So this might be my new go-to like at home iron. Am I really saying that right now? Is this really gonna replace my Paul Mitchell one for me? I don't know. I just really like how my hair feels between the plates. I think it's because like the plates have a little bit of cushion, so like they go together, but then you can like squeeze them and they have a little bit of give to them. It says the floating tourmaline ceramic plates have cushioning impact and glide over strands without tugging for smoother and faster styling. I totally agree. It does seem to hold onto the hair just enough without tugging it, and it just like glides. I didn't brush my hair before doing this, so I have like tangles and I need a trim so bad. It also says that the tourmaline, I hope I'm saying that word right, tourmaline coating releases negative ions, which helps to lock in moisture, seal the hair's cuticle layer, and minimize damage to its natural structure. And because this was the salon model professional grade, whatever it was called, it does say that it has the professional heating elements, which is precise, ensures fast, uniform heat recovery to maintain optimum heat levels while styling. What does that mean? You know, I don't really know, but I think it just means it has like a very even heat distribution so that you get that like smoothness without it overheating. So if you have very, very fragile, fine hair, this is going to be a very gentle flat iron for you. If you have very like curly hair that's maybe resistant to getting straight, you can go up to 450 with this thing. Usually I don't go past 360 degrees. The dial only has 140 and 450. It doesn't have like the individual temperatures, so you're kind of guessing. I'm sitting right around the like 300 mark right now. I'm gonna try to get my bangs to look decent, but it's full disclosure, probably not going to happen. This is where things get a little bit weird. If I had this cut to the side, like that would be gone. I've cut them like so many times in different ways, changing my mind and cutting them short again and then letting them grow out a little bit. It's a vicious cycle when you can't decide if you want bangs or not. Definitely not perfect, especially with the mismatched color that I have going on right now, but that's not the iron's fault. That is definitely purely my fault. So here is my smoothed hair. I need a trim so bad. Like these ends are just so bad. I just wish it looked nice for you guys. My hair is just kind of dry. So that's where my additional styling products come in. Something that I've been recently using because it came in one of my BoxyCharms. This Supreme Leave-In Cream weightlessly conditions, tames frizz, and heat protects for touchedly soft hair that's full of shine. Ideal for fine to medium hair. Work it through your damp hair or use on dry hair to tame flyaways or refresh dry ends. So I've been kind of just using this in different ways. I use it when my hair is drying. Today I'm going to go ahead and use it on these dry ends here. I don't know if you could really tell the difference, but I can definitely tell the difference, especially in the way it feels. We're not stopping there. The Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum had a broken pump. So I had this on my retail for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's why it's pink. It comes like shooting out. So I ended up not selling it and just bringing it home, and I've been using it on myself ever since. I just run this over my finished hair when it's styled, usually when it's curly, but today when it's straight. Either works. It just creates a shine on your hair. It just makes it smell amazing, smooths any frizz. I really, really hope that my microphone is still recording. It's not. That is basically the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to go ahead and pick up a new flat iron, I do highly recommend this now that I've used it and see that it works. I'm definitely excited to keep playing around with this because I want to use it on a higher temperature and see like how straight I can get my hair. Since I'm going to work, I didn't want to leave with like a hairstyle that I didn't necessarily like. And I really like how my hair looks now, so I think I made the right decision. Anyways, guys, use the code ASHENLIFE to get 70% off of this flat iron or any of their styling tools or any of their facial cleansing brushes. I wonder if I can use my own code. Probably not, but I'm really tempted to try. God, I need a trim so bad. Even after smoothing and oil and moisture cream, when you have split ends, nothing can fix that except cutting them off. So go get a haircut. Stay safe out there, get yourself a new flat iron because you deserve it. It's honestly just crazy how much better I feel when I get myself ready and like do my hair and my makeup and everything. So I'm ready to conquer the day. Let's freaking go. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching.